Oh, I've had enough of all of this. Where do you think we stand come September the 1st and where Cristiano Ronaldo will be playing? Is there any chance he won't be in a Juventus shirt?
I think it's less and less likely, Dan. What is certain for sure, and Cristiano can have all the statement in the world that he wants right now, is that Jorge Mendes, his agent, has tried to, or it's not tried, offered him to many clubs, whether that's PSG, Manchester City, maybe even back to Real Madrid, despite what Carlo Ancelotti said. Maybe Mendes had that kind of conversation with Florentino Perez, but we know that they tried to get out of Juventus. I think Juventus would have happily opened the door for Ronaldo to go if he wanted really to go, and had they find a club for him. So maybe that's true on Spanish television. Went a bit too far by saying Carlo Ancelotti wants to sign him again, but certainly we know that they tried to get him out of Juventus, and the problem is that no one wanted him really, or no one wanted to take on that kind of contract with Ronaldo at his age. So I think he will stay for the remaining 1 year in his contract, and then will be a free agent next summer.
Ali, say you're in charge of Real Madrid. Would you?
No. I would not. And because I have to make responsible financial decisions. I know this is surprising for Real Madrid, but make a responsible decision thinking of the future, thinking about what your plans are and what your objectives are in the future. And if indeed it's Kylian Mbappe, or if indeed it's Erling Haaland, if those are the conversations that you're having, then, hey, put your money together for that, so that you're making that transition into the rest of your future, and not thinking about what it was for the last 5 years, for the last decade, whatever it was with Cristiano Ronaldo. To think of Cristiano Ronaldo in Real Madrid and think of that as part of the future of Real Madrid, I think from Real Madrid's perspective would be backwards thinking. You have to think about what's ahead, and what's ahead is a different story than whatever Ronaldo already wrote for your club.
So we pretty much got Juventus and Cristiano Ronaldo still together. To the next story in Marca that reported that Kylian Mbappe and Erling Haaland will be lining up together come 2022, because they're going to get Mbappe this summer and then Haaland next summer. Jules, is there any possibility of this actually happening?
So I think there might be a chance, but Kylian Mbappe is not going to move this summer. And again today, someone at PSG at the club said, even if there is a big offer from Real Madrid or anybody else, Manchester United, Manchester City, Liverpool, 150, 100, 120 million, we won't take it. We will not sell him. He is not for sale. We will not sell him. We would rather keep him, and then he goes on a free in a year's time, and the club, by the way, is still hoping that maybe he can be convinced of extending his current deal, but they would rather even let him go on a free in a year's time than selling him now. They want this Neymar, Mbappe, Messi front three, and it's not now that they're going to sell him. So Real Madrid can try as much as they want. Really, it looks like PSG are adamant that he's not going to go anywhere, and they're not going to open the door. So in a year's time, I think again he'll be free agent if he doesn't extend, and Real Madrid will be top of his list, because as we've always said, this is his dream, and one day at some point he will play for them. For Erling Haaland, it's a release clause that kicks on next summer for 75 million euros. From all the sales that we've seen already Real Madrid doing, and Martin Odegaard to Arsenal is the last one for 40 million euros. Real Madrid will have the money to sign Haaland for 75 million euros, plus Mbappe on a free with big wages, signing on fees for Mbappe, big Asian commissions for Mino Raiola, all the fathers, no problem. But this summer, Mbappe is a no.
Frank, you are falling down my friends' power rankings as my new best mates now, Pablo Zabaleta and Luis Garcia, and I were discussing Kylian Mbappe and his future, and they both said to me that if they were him, they would go. They would leave PSG this summer, go to Real Madrid, because 12 months is a long time in football. You never know what could happen. I said, yeah, but he gets a year to play with Messi, and they said, it doesn't matter. It's Real Madrid. Which side of the fence do you sit on in this argument?
Well, you shouldn't rely on some friends, who are seeing some crazy stuff like that, at first, because I really think that really for me, and you really have to be realistic, and it's not because he's French and he plays for the Paris Saint-Germain, but the future, or the brighter future they can find, is most likely will be for Paris Saint-Germain than Real Madrid right now. We don't know where Real Madrid is going right now. We exactly know where Paris Saint-Germain is trying to go, and there is only one other club, or maybe two other clubs with Chelsea we can go to that bright future is Manchester City. The others, they're going to struggle. I was told that Real Madrid had 200 million euros to spend, but still, you know, when you see the shape of the team and the squad of Paris Saint-Germain comparing of the end of a cycle kind of squad that you have in Real Madrid, there is no doubt for me that you should stay at Paris Saint-Germain to try to win the Champions League. Next season, it's another season, it's another year from now. But right now, Messi coming in, all the limelights are over there. They are in Paris Saint-Germain. You should stay in Paris Saint-Germain to create that crazy front line that everybody is dreaming about. And I don't see Kylian Mbappe going. Well, that's his life. He does what he wants. But for me, it would be a mistake, if I may say.
If you're Real Madrid, could you play a bit of poker with this and say, look, come now, Kylian, come to the club that you've always dreamt of playing with, grew up supporting, because next summer there's a big Norwegian guy who we might get.
Okay. I don't play poker, and I wouldn't play poker with this either. Real Madrid, I don't think they're in a position where they can take this sort of chance. Either you have certainty or you don't. And you don't play with millions upon millions upon millions of dollars with uncertainty, because that's how you get into trouble. Just ask Barcelona. If you're Real Madrid, put a plan together. These are the steps that we need to take. And these are the things that we need to do in order to achieve the objectives that we now have set for ourselves. If indeed the goal is to get Kylian Mbappe this summer, have a go. If it doesn't work out, then don't go crazy. Don't go chasing it. Just make sure that then you have a plan B. We didn't get Mbappe. This is what we're doing. This becomes our priority. It's not like you're going to get every player in the world, because let me tell you, the brand of Real Madrid, as important as it is, as significant as it is, has been a little damaged over the last couple of seasons. So has Barcelona's. And so you have to rebuild that brand, rebuild your club, understand what you have available right now, and then once you do all that, then you can play all the poker you want.
Thanks so much for watching ESPN on YouTube. And for more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for premium content and live streaming, subscribe to ESPN+.